Hey, 1 second.
Do we have time?
Oh, it sounds like...
Is time working?
Yeah, we got time.
Okay, we got time. Plato once said, as the moderator said, question everything. Now, I bet you that you've been taught that the earth is round. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes. You are. Yes. Like a globe.
I'd like you to question that. Take example 1.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Am I on the same plane as all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
If I get on this ground, I'm not rolling. I'm perfect 180 degrees. Can the people in the back, I'll get up here. 180 degrees. Right here. Okay? Do you think the earth is round now? Question yourself. Look at your shoes. Look at your shoes. They go like this. The earth was round. You know what direction they go? This way. I don't know what you guys are doing. Okay, who's dizzy right now? Who's dizzy right now? You're dizzy right now? You're not dizzy right now. You know why? People are saying the earth is spinning or something. You know how crazy that is? Watch. Okay, I spin for a little bit.
Yikes, Kamo.
And I'm dizzy. I'm not dizzy normally. Explain that. Okay, I want everyone to think about your drive here this morning, okay? Okay, you're driving down here, you're looking outside the window. Do you see some random drop going out of nowhere? You're looking up somewhere? No, it's a straight line. A straight line that doesn't move. Do you know why? Because we're in the Midwest, okay? Gosh. You know, it's crazy that people just believe everything they see on the interwebs. They get on the interwebs, they get on the Googles, and they go, oh, the earth is a sphere or something, right? Wrong! I mean, look outside, okay? How are you believing any of this? It's ridiculous.
Yield the rest of my time for questions.
3 minutes and 46 seconds.
The speaker has 3 minutes and 46 seconds for questions.
Would the speaker agree that if the Earth was in fact round, that if you visited Australia, you would in fact fall off the Earth?
What you need to recognize is that the Earth is surrounded by an ice wall that we call Antarctica. And so it surrounds full circumference of the Earth. And so, have any of you gone to Antarctica? Quick question.
You've gone to Antarctica. No, you haven't.
Sit back down. No one's gone to Antarctica because Antarctica is an ice wall that the government doesn't want us to go to. Okay, next one.
In the back.
We actually live in the Minecraft universe.
No, actually. We live in the universe. Next question.
Okay, so the earth is flat, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is it like a circle flat or like a square flat?
I would like someone to look up the United Nations logo on their campus. The United Nations is actually a perfect depiction of what the Earth actually looks like. Okay, next question.
Does the speaker think that every planet, just agree that every planet in space is flat or just Earth?
We're the only planet in the universe. Next question.
So, if the Earth is in fact flat and the government says it's a sphere,
Yes.
how and why have they covered this up and hidden it from the public?
So what they do, okay, so they get on the Googles. What the government does is they get the real images of Earth and they put it in a mirror. Oh yeah, thank you, Earth. And they put it in a little, it's called a mirrorometer. And it bends all the shapes to look like a sphere. Next question.
Did you believe that the government is putting up large screens, so when you go really high up that you see around Earth, that they're just putting like giant screens?
No one's ever gone into space. Next question. You can see me after and we can get
Do you agree that the sun is flat or that exists?
Okay, so we're in a room, right? Okay, so look above you. You see those shiny things? Picture a really, really big one. That's the sun. Next question.
If the Earth is flat, what happens once you start digging deep enough? Do you just fall off?
Okay, so I want to let you know something. You familiar with Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yes.
Okay. When you dig, and you dig really deep, like really deep, and you come out the other side, you're in a parallel universe. Next question. Repeat your question, please. Okay. So now people always say that, like, there's a face on the moon.
Is it?
Yes. So the person who first came out saying the Earth is flat, his name was John Ross. And John Ross, sorry, I get emotional. The government got John Ross, and they cut off his head. And that's what the moon is. Next question.
Why does the government not want us to visit Antarctica?
Excuse me. Thank you. Why does the government not want us to visit Antarctica? Have you ever fallen off the Earth before?
Yes.
You don't want to know what it's like. Next question.
How do you get summer and winter?
How do I get summer and winter? Okay. This is kind of confusing for most people. So that light bulb that rotates around, not rotates, kind of floats over the Earth, sometimes needs to be changed. As that light bulb gets dimmer and dimmer, it gets over chilly. Okay, next question.
How is there night and day if it's all just flat?
Okay, so you see that thing right there, next to my man's over here? It's called a light switch. Next question.
Well, how are there different time zones?
Time zones?
Yeah.
Next question.
What outlet is the song plugged into?
Outlet?
Yeah.
Okay. Outlet. Okay, so the sun's a pretty big light bulb, you know what I mean? Gets pretty hot. So what you're going to want to do when you're heating this up is you're going to want to find a plug in your wall and just plug it right in there. Next question.
What happens if you go really, really high up, like in the sky?
You can't do that. How do eclipses work? Okay, so the man who controls the light bulbs, his name's Chris. Great kid, great kid. So what happens is when he wants to change a light bulb, you know, so you're changing a light bulb.
Okay, so I'm changing the light bulb, you know? I gotta get in front of the light bulb. So I'm changing the light bulb. What happens?
Shadow.
Shadow.
Eclipses.
Next question. Thank you.
Motion.
Motion.
Motion to extend the speaker's time by 1 minute.
By a minute. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Guys, I'm getting kind of tired, so if you can make this quick, that'd be good.
All right. Yes.
You mentioned the plug. Is it more of like a 3-prong or 2-prong?
That's a really good question.
Or what? Is it like one of those French plugs?
Yeah, so I was talking to Chris the other day, And Chris told me upgraded to 3-prong.
Three-prong.
It's a little lighter. You know global warming?
Yeah.
So it was 2-prong before, but now it's 3-prong, so we get a little more heat in there. So next question.
Way in the back, Grace.
Explain the government line as stars.
Stars?
Yeah, the government line.
Okay. Okay. Calm down there, dude. Stars. There are no stars.
How long is the extension cord plugging the sun into said outlet?
Okay, so we're taking an extension cord. You know, I can call Chris real quick. You know, can you stop the time real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, it's more like wireless charging.
Sorry, I gotta find one of my contacts. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, no. So, you know how you were telling me about that whole, like, sun thing? Yeah, so, how long was that extension cord you bought? Oh, you don't have one. Yeah, it's like 2 feet. Next question.
Do you believe that the popular TV show Stranger Things is flat Earth propaganda to prove that the Earth is flat? And if you go on the underneath...
No, stop talking. Thanks, that's Cold War? Okay. The Cold War. So, the Cold War, people are saying all this thing like tensions rising and stuff. Cold War was really just, there was a day and there was a war. It got pretty chilly that day. Next question.
Okay, speak your turn.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah!
Okay, I'm just going to make a short interruption.